Okay, I'm recording. On the this is the iMovie segment on May 13th. Yeah, May 13th, 3 days after Daddy's birthday, and he transitioned in 9 and Mommy transitioned only 3 months after him because they were that involved in their relationship. But I'm showing you this as I had made reference to the four corners of the human individual. So one side is the spiritual side, the other side is the intellectual side, and then there's the emotional side and the physical side. And now with the flow between the man and the woman, I have notes here that were telling me about the flow coming into the woman is like the intellect then comes down to the 69. That's the 69, but kind of a 69. But you understand, and then the male, I don't know, is he dealing with his intellect or is he dealing with his spirituality? So as a melanin dominant black man accessing the liquid in the pineal gland, the first eye, that's why this is shaped like a pyramid. The ancestors built this. The base of the pyramid, the first eye, is that one eye here, and properly interpreting that. And I've been promising you to read the Tao. And I ended that last segment talking about if Tao is not in your shit, you have a problem. So I'm making sure Tao is in my shit. I'm an idiot, I know. But the other question is, why hurry? Why? I mean, now that we have the non-essentials and the essential employees, and so I also concluded that last segment talking about finding a mate, a partner that can comprehend the divinity within herself. I started that segment talking about don't watch me if you can't see yourself as a divine energy. If you can't acknowledge your divinity within yourself, I mean, and what did I show you at the base of the pyramid? Dealing with the spirituality, and I had made reference to Jing. And so there's a growth in your development in understanding yourself. I have the DVD over there for my child, Tell Me Who I Am. Well, as Father in nature, I'm sharing some information. Now I'm going to read this down because I know these segments, 15 minutes, Brother R.A. goes on forever and ever. All right. So I did make reference to that it's Daddy's birthday, and that was on Mother's Day in the year 2020 during coronavirus, and trying to share some knowledge and information with others to not think of yourself as essential and non-essential, but see yourself as divine all the time. No matter where you are, what you're doing, you are always divine. What's the song I always... My female friend tell me, you keep playing the same song over and over. Well, what's that? Just your imagination? What you think matters. And that's why I talk about the media feeding you what? So, why are we in a hurry? To make dead slaveholders? That's what money is. The image of a melanin recessive inbred mutant albino with a calcified pineal gland that has equated everything to this piece of paper that has an image of a dead slaveholder. How much integrity do you have saying that you own another individual? So I got that out. But I have to let it go in my chi and go from my internal and raise myself up to my Jing, or a even more settled aspect of who I am as divine energy. Now, walking on page 42 in Daily Meditations written by Dang Ming Dao. See that? 365 Daily Meditations. And this is not the real Tao, according to Master Heej, but I'm reading this prolific writing. Gotta make sure I keep time. Yeah, okay. Walking. Trail beside stream. Fragrant pine. Rocky red earth. Steep mountain. Walking may be a good metaphor for spiritual life. But there are times when simple hiking is literally the best activity. When one walks in the woods or climbs mountains, there is a wonderful unity of body, mind, and spirit. Hiking strengthens the legs, increases stamina, invigorates the blood, and soothes the mind. Away from the madness of society, one is freed to observe nature's lessons. Erosion, gnarled roots, the carcass of a dead deer, a flight of swallows, the high spirals of hawks, bladed reflections of rushing water, just budding bare branches, gray rock, cracked, shattered, and worn, a fallen tree, a lone cloud, the laughter of plum branches, even a little circle of rocks beside the trail. Who put them there? Or did any hand arrange them? And no matter which, what are the secrets of that circle? There are 1,000 meanings in every view. If only we open ourselves to see the scripture of the landscape. Okay, let's just read the next one and no RA commentary. We'll just get right into it. Perseverance. Sit back. Why are you hot? Perseverance. Invisible lines. The fisherman repairs his net, and the fish are nearly caught If a fisherman does not have a properly repaired net, then his trip is useless. Preparation is the major part of his endeavor. Only when the fisherman keeps his nets intact, keeps his boat repaired, and studies the conditions of fish and water does going out to fish become a mere formality. Then fish fall into his hands as if guided by invisible lines. When it seems as if nothing encouraging is happening to us, it is important to remember such perseverance. Work may be drudgery. Maintaining a home may be routine, and we may find our goals quite distant. But we must persevere and prepare nevertheless. That will bring a steady pace toward our goals and buoy our faith in rough and threatening times. To taste the fruit of perseverance requires maturity and experience. We need to cultivate patience, planning, and timing. We build our resources even when circumstances seem to be against us. We don't neglect anything we have set in motion. If we nurse our plans through good times and bad, our plans will eventually succeed with the inevitably of fish caught in a net. Okay, that's old English. I already had issues with that one. But our plans will eventually succeed with the inevitability of fish caught in a net. I just have to persevere with my spiritual pornography, and I will find the mother of my children at 58. She will have enough self-esteem and self-confidence and acknowledge the divinity. Yes, we as melanin-dominant men have dropped the ball in revering the womb, man, because I have allowed my calcified pineal gland child to aggress the nation, and now we have coronavirus. I need to come up with spiritual pornography and get you to see the mountains in the city, or understand who you are as a divine energy regardless. Your spirit is shapeless and formless. You allow your imagination to tap into that one. That's why I choose 1 o'clock on a Wednesday, the middle of the week. Time is important. Let me sink deep enough down. Yes, I know it's probably 2 something now, and I got 30 seconds, 2:39, and I got 30 seconds left, but I picked the middle of the week to have my program aired. Please take coronavirus off at 1 o'clock on a Wednesday. That's not settling the mind. That's disrupting your settled consciousness. But thank you for watching, Brother R.A., and what I had to say. Bye.